Alright guys, welcome back to part 3 of the F150 rebuild. Today we need to work on the frame and do little things here and there to fix the fender so that it sits on there properly. As you can see right here, this is a little mounting point for the fender that's bent up slightly. I do have a picture of the other fender, or I guess A-frame of the other truck, so I can kind of match this to get it seated properly. Also, this tab right here, very minor bendage here, so we'll just tap that back. This one looks fine to me. And also, I might need to do a little bit of welding here, so I got my flex core welder to fix that. And we just need to bend that part of the body so that it can fit the fender properly. We also need to remove this headlight, so let's go ahead and get started on this. Just a little update here. We got the door, the hood, and the fender kind of lined up. I went ahead and took the door and the hood off because the hood, I didn't see a whole lot of shifting, but the fender was sitting a lot higher. Also, the door was just so badly hit in, it was kind of hard to align the fender. I wanted to get the other door on and the hood, that way everything lines up, and it's fitting a lot better now. Now I'm working on this body piece right here you guys seen in the last clip. I spent quite a bit of time trying to get this right and doing measurements. This is my first time doing, I guess, kind of framework really. I'm using body panel tools to fix it because it is pretty thin metal, but I found that this is pretty out of whack. I'm still debating whether it's bent up or down, and then it seems like it's pushed this way. Slightly pushed this way. It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna have to measure some more. But I was thinking, like, how important is this piece? Because you know it holds the fender. As you can see right here, it holds the fender, but does it hold anything else? And actually it doesn't. This piece right here, I went ahead and brought it up here. This tab right here clips into the back of the fender right here. And so it doesn't clip into this part at all. So really all this is for holding the front of the fender. So what I'm gonna do, instead of spending a bunch of time trying to get this perfect, I'm gonna get it level up and down to match the other side by measuring points from up here down, trying to get that as level as possible. And then I will weld up this hole. I'm gonna drill a hole where it naturally wants to be. As you can see, it's not bolted up, so it's way off. But once I get it level up and down, it's really not gonna matter. I'm just gonna drill a hole where it naturally wants to sit, and we'll put a bolt through there and we'll call it good. We'll spray this thing and make it look pretty. another hole right there. Instead of putting a nut stud in here, which I don't have, I'm gonna just weld a nut to the back of this. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this hole welded up and get this thing looking nice. I was able to find in my stack of nuts and bolts a nut that will fit the factory screw that goes in here. So what I'm gonna do is thread this through here, tighten it up, and then put a few tacks in the bottom. And that way it will hold it. Went ahead and sprayed it in. I tried to get it as flat as possible. I just hit it a few more times just off camera to try to get it straight now that I got it kind of up and down where I need it. I'm gonna wait for this to dry before I put the fender on, and hopefully everything lines up. Another thing that I did while I was waiting for that to dry a little bit was I put the top on that came with the, it fits pretty good. There's little hooks that go on the inside right here where you screw them in, and then over here, as you can see, this is the brand right there. But these things right here, you can pull them down. They have like little springs, and you pull that up, and then you're able to lift it up. And then to hook it back in, you just pull it down, and then let it sit right there, and then it's pretty stout too. You can see it's got mounts on all four sides. It's also got a weather strip seal right here. And then if you ever want to fold this thing up, it's just a tri-fold. You just fold it like this, and then it has the little buckles that will buckle into here, and it just sits right there. So that will be really handy in the future. pretty much a wrap for today's video. I went ahead and got the whole car cleaned up. It was really, really dirty. There's a lot of paint stains everywhere. The steam cleaner did magic on the seat over here. Driver's side seat right here. If you guys remember, there's a ton of paint marks right here. I basically used the nylon brush on here, which it's a little aggressive on here, but I don't think I damaged it too much. A lot of these cracks are already here, but it does look a million times better than it did before with all that paint. Also, the carpet's really clean right now as well. I still want to do a little bit more work. Obviously, I need to transfer this door panel, but I want to clean the rest of the door panels up a little bit more because all I used was steam to clean those. I still need a plastic interior detailer spray, so I'll need to do that as well. But onto the front end over here, I went ahead and ordered a bunch of parts, including paint, yesterday, so it's gonna be here in the next episode. As you guys seen yesterday, Tyler helped me put these white panels on here just temporarily. We got the gaps kind of mocked up a little bit. They're not even close to perfect. This fender needs to go this way and up, and also this hood needs to be adjusted as well. But it'll be okay for right now. I just need to do body work on this, get this corroded aluminum all sanded down and primered. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That's gonna be it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next one because it's gonna come really quick. I'm gonna try to bust out these videos as soon as possible, so just stay subscribed, turn on your post notifications if you want to stay updated, and I'll see you guys later.